What if losing everything was the beginning of something greater? They thought he was just a dying man in a torn suit, but he was more than that, much more. And for 23-year-old Amara Jones, a nursing assistant who worked double shifts just to keep her lights on, the choice she made in a split second would change her life forever. Before we continue, hit that subscribe button, turn on your notification bell to get notified for more, share to friends. Where are you watching from? Please tell us in the comments. We love seeing how far our story goes. It started on a rainy Thursday afternoon in Atlanta. Amara had just clocked out from a grueling 14-hour shift at Riverside Medical Center. Her white scrubs clung to her skin from the downpour, and her sneakers squelched with every step. She was exhausted. Her rent was late, her fridge was nearly empty, and her boss had just warned her about too many late sign-outs. But she didn't complain. She never did. As she crossed the parking lot to the bus stop, a loud screech shattered the air. A silver Porsche 911 hydroplane flipped and slammed into a telephone pole not 20 feet away. Without hesitation, Amara ran. Passers-by froze, some filmed, others screamed. But Amara charged forward like she'd done it 100 times. Glass crunched beneath her feet as she reached the wreck. Flames licked the hood. Inside, a man, bloodied, unconscious, and pinned beneath the steering wheel, muttered weakly. His breath was shallow, his pulse faint. She yanked open the door, coughing through smoke, and unfastened his seatbelt. With a grunt and all the strength she had left, she pulled him out just seconds before the car erupted into flames. Paramedics arrived minutes later. The man was rushed to ICU. Amara didn't stay to be thanked. She simply vanished into the rain, hoping she wouldn't miss her bus. The next morning, she arrived at work only to be met with cold stares and a letter in a sealed envelope. Termination. Her supervisor, Ms. Benton, didn't mince words. You left the premises without authorization. That's against protocol. Amara blinked. I saved a man's life. You left your post. We can't make exceptions. No second chances. No grace. Just like that, she was unemployed. She walked out, stunned, clutching her final paycheck. Barely enough to cover rent. Her phone buzzed with bills and overdraft alerts. She sat on the curb, head in hands, wondering if she'd made a mistake by caring. By noon the next day, Amara was still in her pajamas when she heard it. Thump, thump, thump. The sound grew louder. She stepped outside, shielding her eyes from the sun. 2 black helicopters were descending into the park across the street. Confused neighbors gathered, filming, whispering. Men in suits and sunglasses disembarked. One of them, tall and sharp in a dark overcoat, walked straight toward her with purpose. Amara Jones? She nodded, heart racing. You're needed. Before she could protest, a woman stepped out of the second helicopter, immaculately dressed in a crimson business suit. With gray streaks in her perfectly styled hair, she approached Amara like she'd known her forever. I'm Evelyn Grant. That man you saved. He's my brother, Charles Grant, CEO of Grant Tech Industries. Amara's jaw dropped. Evelyn smiled. He just woke up this morning. His first words were, "Find the girl who saved me." They ushered her inside the chopper. In less than 10 minutes, she was flying over downtown Atlanta, headed toward the Grant Tech skyscraper. Inside the glass boardroom, Charles Grant sat in a wheelchair, leg in a brace, face bruised but smiling. I remember everything, he said softly. You risked your life for a stranger. That doesn't happen often. Amara didn't know what to say. I want to offer you something, Charles continued. A job. No, not as a nurse. I want you to lead a new foundation. I'm starting the Amara Initiative. It'll support first responders, caregivers, and everyday heroes who go unnoticed. Amara blinked. Why me? Because people like you don't wait for applause. You act. You care. That deserves recognition. Within a week, Amara's life had transformed. She had an office, a driver, a salary 5 times what she made at the hospital. Her face was on the cover of local papers. Praise for her bravery. But she never forgot the lesson. One afternoon, as she addressed a room of young medical interns, she said, kindness doesn't always come with applause. Sometimes it comes with consequences. But never let that stop you. Do the right thing, even when no one's watching, especially then. She paused. And to the ones who fired me, thank you. You pushed me toward purpose. Moral lesson. In a world obsessed with rules, forms, and policies, we must never forget the human heartbeat behind it all. Systems should serve people, not the other way around. Sometimes, breaking protocol is how you save a life. And discover your own. I hope you enjoyed the story. If you were Amara, what would you have done? If you haven't subscribed till now, please do. Your support means a lot. See you on our next story.